Okay. Hey guys, it's me. So, this is my first reaction video. Anyways, we're reacting to this video right here that Rosy posted today. Ignore that. Okay. I'm also excited what's gonna happen. And turn up the volume so that y'all can hear. Okay. Let's go.
Hey,
Hey.
how are we all doing?
Hi.
Great. So, I recently just finished a whole season of my web series, The Music Freaks, and I kind of just wanted to talk about it with you guys. I've been working on it for 3 long, exciting, stressful, and crazy years, and figured you might be curious to know what it's been like for me behind the scenes. And perhaps you want to know about the next season too. So, I'll basically be waffling about my experiences and thoughts over the past 3 years, and also answer some general questions that I think some of you might have about the next season. Let's go! So, let's go back to the pandemic, shall we?
The
I'm stuck
pandemic?
at home like everyone else, making another drama, romance, high school mini-movie, as you do, and enjoying my hermit lifestyle. And while I was in bed,
Oh, that's cool.
browsing through copyright-free music on YouTube, I got the idea to make a musical series.
I'm just gonna be real here. Copyright claim is the worst. Like every time. Like usually, sometimes when I post a video, I always get copyrighted. Well, not always, but still, it's mostly the like only like a few of the music on InShot, and that's where I get copyrighted. Like what?
Hey, what if I made a simp who had my childhood trauma and I made him burst into song on a school rooftop like he's Troy Bolton? And that's when the Music Freaks was born. It was actually going to be a single mini-movie with only Jake, Haley, Xander, and Drew as key characters, but after playing around in the Gacha Life app for a while, creating more characters, and spending way too long on a 50-minute mini-movie, which was
Whoa.
definitely not mini, I decided to attempt an episodic series next, which I thought would only take a week for each episode to make because I'm Delulu, and here we are 3 years later. I knew I wanted to make it voice acted. In fact, my mini movie Boy with Bad Luck was planned to be voice acted too, but I decided to wait because I wanted to improve my editing first. And when I finally finished that, I knew TMF would be the perfect start to trying this new element. And I figured it would do okay since voice acting was bringing something new and fun. But I was not prepared at all for how much people would actually like it.
Oh my
I
gosh.
had gone into TMF expecting a bit of attention, casual interest, and hopefully a few more subscribers, especially since I didn't get too much attention with the trailer when it first dropped.
Oh.
But once I uploaded episode 1, boy, you guys really blew those expectations.
It blew up. So hold on. People didn't like most of the people didn't see the trailer, but a lot of people saw the first episode? What? That's crazy.
And honestly, the start of TMF was one of the best periods of my life. See, where I had usually hated taking screenshots, I was up at the early hours, eagerly taking as many as I could to finish every episode.
Okay, I'm just gonna be real. I had to take a lot of screenshots whenever I had to do gotcha videos. Yeah, I'm exposing myself. I take screenshots because, like, usually I do gotcha videos on my phone instead of a computer because I was never taught how to do videos on a computer. You know what I mean?
So motivated to upload and see all of the reactions and all of the fan works that I was getting. It felt like a fever dream that I never wanted to wake up from. Then around episode 4, I was speaking with a few of my online animator friends and they asked me, "Hey, why don't you try animating it yourself?" And I said, "Nah, I'd suck at that."
What?
No, seriously, it's not that hard to learn. You could definitely do it. Maybe I could. That does sound like a good idea. Surely it will allow me to improve my video quality drastically, won't take me long to learn, and help me produce my videos faster.
That's really cool.
Why not?
Oh! Oh my gosh, are you alright? Are you okay?
When I began working on episode 5, there was a very sudden shift. It was my first time learning to animate, and I had pressure on me to upload a new episode very quickly. I was uploading every month up until then, and I had somehow convinced myself that animation wouldn't take nearly as long as all of those nights I spent taking screenshots.
Oof.
Obviously, and as usual, I was very, very wrong.
Oh.
I was getting up earlier and going to bed much later just so I could learn how to use an animation program for the first time.
Oh my
It was
gosh.
hard and even painful at times, especially when I injured my back with my atrocious sitting position.
Oh my god, are you okay? Oh my god, that is so horrible. Oh my god. Oh my god. No! Oh gosh. I hope you feel better, Rosy.
And when I woke up one morning to find that the file for the Land of Confession scene I had worked on for a couple of days had been corrupted, and I had to reanimate it all over again.
Oh my god!
Even after many, many delays, I was still working on the episode the day of the premiere. It's why you might notice that there were a few mistakes in the episode, just because I didn't give myself enough time.
Oh.
And when I premiered episode 5 that night, sleep deprived and emotionally exhausted, I finally tried to relax and enjoy what I had been working on tirelessly for 3 months. And I cried. And no, I don't mean that soppy, happy, relieved kind of crying. I mean, I was sad and disappointed.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, Rosie. Oh my god. I'm so sorry that had to happen. Like, oh my god. That is so horrible.
I hated how the episode turned out. And yeah, I had improved so much visually, and I had finally learnt how to animate, which was great, but I was so embarrassed by my writing. I felt like I had written a cheesy fan fiction. It was that night that I realized I couldn't just improve on my animation and editing, but also my storytelling.
Oof.
It was really hard for me to take criticism at the time too. Not because I thought my work was perfect or flawless, but I was more so ashamed, and I was really struggling with understanding how to improve. I was used to writing cliche and cheesy stories with not so much substance, and that's all I really knew. So, from episode 6 onwards, I really tried to continue improving both visually and with my writing. I still failed a lot. Episode 6 took me a whopping 8 months to make.
I'm sorry. Every time I keep remembering this piece in episode 6. It cracks me up every single time I see this piece in episode 6. I can't. Okay.
And it wasn't received so great by some, and understandably so, due to the mediocre story.
Oh.
I kept my chin up, and eventually I did start to read criticism properly and look at online resources to help me write my series effectively. You know, from the start, I've always gotten comments like, oh, this deserves to be on Netflix, which, okay, that's very kind of you. Wrong, but kind. But honestly, that would be the worst thing ever for me. Just like High Guardian Spice, I too would be brutally mocked by the public.
Oh.
And I've come to accept that. I know that episode 5 read like a Wattpad story and Luke got little characterization. I know that Sean deserved a better story as well. I know that the bursts of song and Jake's speech were cringy as fuck. I know I write a lot of cliches and waste potential in areas.
Hold on. I'm sorry, but did she just swear? I'm sorry, I can't say this thing. But did Rosy just swear? Hold on, go back.
I know that Sean deserved a better story as well. I know that the bursts of song and Jake's speech were cringy as fuck.
Oh gosh. Okay. I heard it now because I couldn't hear while due to my intense laughing. Okay.
I know I write a lot of cliches and waste potential in areas of the story, and I know that I can improve on that now. And maybe you think I'm being too hard on myself. I mean, I've always had imposter syndrome and wondered why people even watch TMF in the first place. But after a good 2 years, I'm finding it so much easier to reflect on everything I've made and the comments I receive. And I'm much more optimistic and determined going into season 2 after reflecting on the good and the bad of the series. So, wish me luck, guys. I'm gonna need it. What?
Hey, don't be too hard on yourself, Rosy. Like, I don't have any words. Okay, I think this is Q&A, so yeah.
You making another season? Maybe some will be surprised I decided to do a season 2, or maybe some expected it. I don't really know. But it's something I've been planning since 2020, actually. And I thought at the time I'd be starting it in 2021, but boy, am I glad season 1 took 3 years because it gave me so much time to plan out a better season. I think it was around episode 3 or 4 I just started brainstorming and imagining more stuff for the characters, and by the time I knew it, I had basically formulated a new season. This was my opportunity to do more and do better, basically. To give you guys what you were asking for by letting the characters really shine and give a more intriguing story. I would have gone on to something new, as I knew some of you were hoping for that, but the thing is, I just wasn't finished with these characters that I had grown so attached to. Will it be simple and cliche? Sure, maybe. Yes, I'm not setting out to make anything super amazing or groundbreaking, and I definitely don't want people's expectations to be too high, please. But I'm still striving to make a more entertaining and meaningful second season. And who knows, maybe after the Music Freaks, I'll finally have the guts to make something that isn't a high school drama or romance. What will season 2 be about? I can't say.
Yeah, you can't say. No spoilers.
I'm not just going to ruin the fun and tell you what's going to happen, but I can give you some idea of what you can expect at least. For example, you'll see much more from characters that you didn't see much of, such as Drury Bear, Leah, Daisy, etc., and also characters that I neglected. It will still primarily focus on Jake, and of course the new characters also play an integral role, but screen time will be shared somewhat equally with the supporting cast, so you'll be learning a lot more about them all. It will continue a little after where we left off, and no, it won't revolve around another competition. But you should look forward to some rock. Of course, there will be drama, there will be romance, there will be giggles, and last and most importantly, yummy angst.
I think it'd be angst,
that's
bro.
all I have to say on that for now. You'll just have to wait for the season 2 trailer. Will there be any changes? As I've already lamented about, the animation takes a ton of time to do.
God.
If we go back to 2020 and see how long it took for me to make episode 1 to 5 versus the horrendous wait times of episode 6 to 11, it's painfully clear. The first half took 6 months, and the second took extra 2 full years.
Oh my gosh!
Of course, quality over quantity is something I've stressed before, and you guys have been really, really kind with encouraging me to take my time. But right now, the amount of work and sacrifice it takes to make the high quality episodes has caused me intense stress.
Oh.
And I'm not sure I enjoy making YouTube videos like I used to. While I'm so proud of how far I've improved in the last 3 years, the colossal increase in workload has been very overwhelming. Not only that, but making you guys wait for a video for up to 8 months really sucks.
Ooh.
So, I thought about getting a time machine to 2020 to make sure I stuck to screenshots and this never ever happened. Sadly not possible, but I do want to return back to my roots with how it was in the beginning, with a simple and easier style that doesn't take an eternity to produce. And no, I don't mean I'm going back to screenshots, because God knows how much I hated that too. I'm hoping to still use my current animation software and Gacha Puppets to create a sort of animatic-y, screenshotty,
Whoa!
but still smooth and appealing sort of style. It obviously and very probably won't look nearly as good as the last few episodes of TMF, but honestly, I'm willing to sacrifice that for the sake of getting episodes out much faster, and also for the sake of my mental health. This is just because having to spend months upon months on an episode you wrote 2 to 3 years prior, and only with one other animator and one assistant helping you while you do every single part of production by yourself, can really burn you out, and it's just not ideal anymore.
Yeah.
And that's not to say I'm not aiming for quality anymore, just that the animation won't be nearly as ambitious, because I'm not a frickin' studio with a ton of money to hire people. But God, I wish I was. One other change you will see is that there may be less music videos. I used to make it a priority in season 1 to have a musical number for each episode, but because of how long the music videos alone take to make and how much the music itself can really limit my story writing, I'm not making it a priority anymore. I am still including some bangers, and I might even make some separate music videos from the episodes themselves if I want to. Just don't expect a music video in each episode. Other than that, there shall be new character designs. All of the characters will be getting new snazzy clothes and hairdos, and my general gacha chibi design will be slightly tweaked. I will share sneak peeks of it eventually, but YouTube members will see first. How many episodes will there be? Because I'm still writing the episodes out currently, I'm not sure exactly, but I do know it will be much longer than season 1, likely over 20 episodes.
Oh!
Just because I want to make sure I'm giving myself enough time to tell every character's story, and there's quite a lot to get through. So yeah, wish me luck. Will
Good
there
luck,
be a
Rosy.
season 3?
Are people already asking that? What the heck? Come on, guys. Like, give this girl a break.
No.
Oh, gosh.
I'm like 99.99% sure I'm never doing that. So don't expect that. Right now, I expect I'll move on to creating a new series or story that I'm currently brainstorming. But we'll have to see what the future holds after TMF. And don't worry, season 2 won't be left on a nasty cliffhanger. Maybe. When will season 2 be ready?
Why are people even asking when, though? Like, what? I don't know if Rosy is, like, allowed to say it, but I'm not sure if she's... Well, okay, I'm out of words. I don't know what to say anymore. Alright, let's just continue.
Honestly, I don't know. Right now, I'm still in the writing phase, and there's a few other videos I want to make first, such as a spin-off story
Oh my
for my
gosh!
character Elliot, so that I can practice a new style, introduce new characters, and work on something in between. But making season 2 will become my immediate priority after that, and for now, I imagine it will begin early or middle of next year. If you are curious or anxious about TMF Season 2 and what else I'm working on, I do give regular updates and spoilers to my channel members on my main channel, so join my membership to be the first to know when Season 2 is arriving. And that's it for my ramble. Thanks so much for reaching the end, supporting me and supporting the series for 3 goddamn years. I couldn't have stuck around doing this for so long without you guys, so thank you. Fingers crossed season 2 won't take twice as long. And I hope you'll stick around for the Fairy Freaks Catmaids edition. It's gonna be great.
What the heck? What is happening? Bro, what? Look, like, Sion turned into a bird, Daisy turned into Twilight, and, oh, I won't be asking about that.
Bye, guys.
Alright, peace. I will, I'll keep my patience. Like, I don't actually mind waiting a bit longer, but seriously, Rosie needs a break! She needs a break! Like, all this is stressing her out and stuff. Like, what? Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't necessarily have anything else to say. So, yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.